Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JosephDiego Diamante welcoming you back again to JosephDiego.com. And yes, I've come back to my older format of just making the videos live. I like those new PowerPoints that I've been making, but I like to show and make a presence, a live presence from time to time, so that you guys know that Joseph Diego is still in the mix. Now, listen, it's very important that you stick around because this is going to help. And like always, not just your business, but everything that you do in your life. It comes with my martial arts training where I teach my students to push themselves to a maximum limit, not to where they hurt themselves, but to where they push themselves, to where they see some progress. And let me explain to you exactly what's going on over here. And this is the same thing with your business. No matter what kind of business you have, my main focus is online, network marketing, home-based business. Your focus might be a bicycle shop, a skateboard shop, a shoe store. No matter what it is, if you're a yoga instructor, a karate teacher, anything it is you have to step beyond your limits of comfortability. Especially with online marketing, guys. And network marketing. Network marketing is another place that you have to step past your comfort zone. You have to push yourself. Guys, you know, what is it they say? No pain, no gain. With exercise, you go to a gym, you go to them boys that are all pumped up and all, you know, that's not what I choose to be. I just want to survive a little bit longer. But the thing is those guys, when they get to that maximum level, it's because they push their muscles, they push their body to a limit that passes what the body is used to. The 4-minute mile, that was somebody who raised the bar, who pushed themselves to every day a little bit more, and a little bit more. And let me explain to you where this all came from. Guys, I'm 50 years old. All right, I'm no spring chicken. And when I was Sensei Joe full-time, before I had to leave being a full-time karate teacher to support my family, because that wasn't doing it at the time, before I became a construction worker, my whole thing was being Sensei Joe. And when I was Sensei Joe, I was at the dojo, karate school, at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, training with Teddy the Cop. I remember with Teddy the Cop and some other students that just before they would be getting on the Long Island Railroad, they would come in and work out with me. That ran until 9 o'clock every day just about. Because I had, you know, the regular guys who worked early in the morning. I had construction workers, and then the suits, and then people who worked locally that started at banks and stuff. That's what I considered suits, people who wore a neck and tie. I was always brown collar. Anyway, a blue collar, whatever you want to call it. Some kind of collar. Anyway, and hard hat. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that I was in tip-top shape because I was in that dojo all day, every day. I would start early in the morning, and my last class, the adult class, which was usually like the black belt classes, they'd finish at 9 o'clock at night. No exaggeration. Then even on Saturday and Sundays I used to take the whole dojo. Even in the wintertime, we used to do beach training. So I was working out a lot. And then I used to do special classes, self-defense classes for women and stuff like that on the weekends, and exercise classes. So needless to say, I was in tip-top shape. Now, I'd say I was around 35 years old at that point. And again, my children were growing up, and I didn't have any medical insurance, and I became a union construction worker. And again, now here's the other thing. I went past my comfort zone. You have to remember that I had to you know, I was making good money at the karate school, but I wasn't getting medical insurance. And when I became a construction worker, I had to kind of give that up to start at the bottom as an apprentice. On top of that, I had to commute every day into Manhattan. First it was Jamaica, Queens. And then when I finally finished my pre-apprenticeship, which is what we do before we become apprentices in the union, I would have, after I finished that, I would become a regular apprentice, and I had to be in Manhattan for a 7 o'clock start every single day. And now here was the other thing is, I really couldn't afford it. Because I had to take, what I did was I take the train that was off peak, that was cheaper. So I catch the 4 o'clock in the morning train just so I could save money. And I did whatever I did to get back. But guys, that was a big step beyond my comfort zone. Eventually, I grew in that union, and I was making $90 an hour until I decided to do this. And then I did this, and this was a big risk, and this was a big chance. And again, I had to step past my comfort zone. But back to the fitness and being Sensei Joe. Guys, I haven't been working out like I used to. I am out of shape. I have to be honest with you guys. I'm out of shape. I got a little belly. Thank God it's not a beer belly, but I got that little belly coming back. It's not blah, but it's blah. It's not where I want to be. So I've been working out, and I love the Team Beachbody workouts. I'm not promoting them. It's just they have great workouts. And I love Sean T and Insanity, and I love P90X. Also great, all right? And I've been doing them. I have a whole dojo downstairs. Guys, I couldn't even do the warm-up. And here it is, but I did it every day. Every day. And you know what? It's just getting so much better, and this is what I want to share with you. Your business is going to be the same way. Your online, I want to see how long I've been on this thing. I've been on for days. Your business is going to do the same thing. When you first come in, it's going to be hard. It's going to be discouraging. You're going to have to push yourself to continue, to not give up. In the same way I'm down there and I'm huffing and puffing and I can barely breathe, and it feels like my chest is going to, God, I'm going to grab my chest and I'm dead. I'm not kidding you guys. It feels like that. But I stop. I don't push myself to the point where I'm going to kill myself. But I stop. I take a breather. I drink some water. Another thing I had to change was drinking water, because I never drank as much water as I do today. I was pushing myself to a next level, but the results are wonderful. And guys, I'm not seeing the results yet. I take off this shirt. I'd be ashamed. That's why I have the shirt on. I'd be ashamed to show you. But I know there's progress coming, and it's the same thing with your business, and the same thing. I remember one point in my business with all the things I was doing. I get so frustrated, and I you know, you don't see your ads, you don't see your videos at first, you don't see the things that you're doing at first. Sometimes it takes months and months and months to start to reap the benefits and the results that you want. So the truth of the matter is that you have to push yourself and stick with it, no matter what. And that's my message for you for your business. Because the truth is, it's going to be hard. And there's going to be times that there's going to be a lot of people telling you, you can't do it. Are you out of your mind? This is just, people are going to tell you this is just a scheme. They're just trying to take your money. You're just wasting. You're going to hear all kinds of people, probably the people who are closest to you, telling you this. But you can't listen to them. Like my buddy Jerry Clark says, you have to have rhino skin. Let it bounce off and you keep on charging through. It's so important that you realize that. Push yourself. Step past your comfort zone. And you will achieve your goals. You will be the top earner in your business. You will have the body of your dreams. Or I will one of these days. I'm working on it. But it's not so much about... I mean, let me show you guys something. All right, I haven't read this book yet. This one is one that I have not read. This guy's 70 some odd years old. He started at 56. Let me show you. Look at the body on this guy. 56 years old. I have other books that I'm reading right now. I'm reading this, The Millionaire Next Door. I'm reading Science of the Minds. I have new different things. But I bought the book because that's me. That's me. Not now. I take this shirt off, you guys will laugh. So I'm out here to say in a comedy show. Another thing for comfort zone. Reading books. These dumb cards that I write every day to remind myself. I write them at night. I review them. And look at this. This is a stopwatch on my iPad. Because this thing wasn't cutting it. This thing goes ding, and it tells me. Guys, these are things that I never did before that I have to do. Stepping beyond my comfort zone. Doing things that top earners told me to do. I follow success. I copy success. That's beyond my comfort. Nobody ever used to tell me nothing. I didn't want to hear it. Listening to people and doing what they tell me to do. Putting pictures of 50, 60-year-old men on my bookshelf just so I can see what I want to be like in the future. It may sound funny. Those vision boards. I got a big vision board over there. Guys, these things, for some reason, they don't make sense and they may sound a little corny to you, but I do them anyway because they do, when they materialize and it all comes together, it's amazing. So guys, I know I've been going on for a long time, but it's important that you get this message. You want to achieve success, you have to push yourself beyond your own comfort limits. You have to follow success. You have to push yourself like never before because it's not easy. Guys, you want more information about me and what I do, just go down to my blog, go to the links, go to JosephDiego.com, come and meet me. I'd love to meet you. I'd like to become a friend. Let's meet, let's talk, let's get together on Skype, let's do something. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to help you if I can. With that, take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the road to success. This is JosephDiego Diamante. Sorry I went so long. Signing out.